make his mind up. I just moved the chair back because he got off and went in there, and now he's come back with a bag on because he can't get on his chair. I don't know. Hello, everyone. Tell you what, Gary, this is my second pint of this. It ain't half lively.
Oh, that life would do.
Yeah. Turn the sound up a bit. What you on?
That Murphy's.
Oh, got a right itchy snot. I'm going to start sneezing. I think my hay fever started.
And red wine.
What, in the same glass?
Yeah, well, it might as well be. It's the same colour, isn't it?
Yeah, 80s. We're doing 80s. First thing we're going to crack off with in a bit, anyway, is it's going to be, Kev. It's going to be 80s music first. We're going to discuss some 80s sounds and stuff. And then we'll do cars. Then we'll do food. And then we'll see if Gary can remember the 80s, seeing as he was born in the 50s.
90s.
When
are you going to get the beer in that?
Yeah. So, first off, happy belated birthday to Mouse. It was yesterday. 2 years old. That's flown by. And we raise a glass as well. 2 years ago today, we lost Zeusy. Getting mixed up now. And that's gone even quicker. 2 years since we lost him. It don't seem that quick, that long ago. You missed it. Hey.
Andy.
Hang on. That's why she's upstairs. She didn't hear me. To Zeusy boy, the big lad. Andy, my dog doesn't like the intro music. It sounds like a cat. Sound like a cat. What was that? Was that mine or yours?
Yeah, boy, saying my games is finished downloading.
I was going to say, I did nothing popped up then. So yeah, 2 years since we've had this mutt, and he's still a big an idiot now as what he was then. So what we all been up to then? I've just been knackered. Spice and Easy's no more, by the way. After tonight, it's done. That's it. Last packs went out. Well, there is some others going out, but they're freebies to somebody. Other than that, there might be some coming with yours as well, Gary. If I've got the right spices, I'll send your bottles out.
Matt.
Yeah, Matt. I said you missed it. We raised a glass to Zeusy. 2 years today.
Basically, Mouse was virtually born the same day as you lost Mouse. Lost.
Yeah, I don't know what time he was born, but he was born on the 2nd, and early hours of the 3rd, like 3-4 o'clock, is when we lost Zeus. So yeah, within a few hours, I'd imagine. It was fate. We get rid of one idiot, and another one appears.
Yeah, weird.
You what?
That was a bit weird, isn't it? That.
It is how it turned about that we got Mouse as well. Like I said, that the woman said, "Oh, it must have been fate then," because I was telling her about it, and someone should have picked Mouse up, but they didn't turn up. And that's the only reason they got him when we went.
Oh, we got an off-cast.
She says, "Oh, I've got one boy left," and then when we got there, she says he should have been gone, but the people arranged to come and pick him up, but they didn't turn up. So she says, "Oh, it must have been fate then," and now I know why, because he's a bigger idiot as what Zeus was.
Miles.
Hey, Miles, and he's barking his head off now. My nose is so oh. Yeah, so
it's weird still being light, isn't it?
Well, it ain't here.
Well, it is here. It's still It's just going dark.
Take an hay fever tablet. Itchy nose. So yeah, we're doing all the 80s. Food, cars, music, news, everything. We'll talk about that. We've got beer reviews. 3 new ones from, is it 3 or 4 from Tesco?
4,
4 from Tesco, plus the Life and Death that I'm drinking, because I've only got 2 weeks left on that. Plus 2 new ones I got from Lidl.
Snake bite.
Yeah, plus a snake bite was a new cider that was in Lidl as well. No, in Tesco, sorry. If anybody's seen it, Crumpton Oaks, it was £1 for a pint can in Tesco. For $1.25 now, you'll see it in a minute. They've brought out a strawberry flavoured cider. Now, I think that would be good in a snake bite, so around that as well. So, if the stream goes on a bit, I hope Gary's talking, because I might be passed out by the end of it.
I'll try.
I've been on for a few weeks due to work. I would have won the car the other day. It was a good quiz, that was, Kev. Yeah, I noticed you haven't been on. I thought you got the arse with Gary, because everybody else does. So, you can't see the dot on here. You can just see the flashing.
I bought a new mod.
Oh, you can't t-shirt. Well, what you bought?
Vupu Drag 5.
Oh.
It's nice, but it's got one of these stupid flaps, look. And every time you do that, it pushes up, so it don't stay where it is. It's always moving. It's
magnetic cover.
Yeah. Good idea, but as soon as you wherever you go for it, it moves the cover. Look, that bit.
Magnus is £11 for 18,440 mil. Oh, that's not a bad deal, eh?
It's got to be hot to drink it, and it's.
No, I like mine ice cold.
No, I mean weather's garden.
Hot cider.
Put a poker in it like the old boys used to do.
Are you calling puff? Did you just say puff?
Did you ever see that in the pubs?
Yeah.
The old boys used to come and get the poker and put it in the fire, and then put it in the scrumpy like.
I don't know if I'd like it hot. Some like it hot.
I had hot cider. It's quite nice, but man, it gets pissed.
You're not coming back up, you idiot. You got off the chair, so I moved it. Oh, I can't take my exams all bung like this. Vupus are good. I had the Drag S and currently have the Vupu August.
Yeah, it's the first one I've had. Well, I've had one of them. What's they called? One of them things where, but it kept leaking, so that went down the pan. It stayed in there after a week.
I could do a new mod, and I'd like to get a new tank for something different. But I keep saying that when this stuff's gone, I'm going to stop. So I don't know.
I'm toying with one of those neck breathers. Necklace that you wear, and it's got it's no nicotine in it, but it gives you the effect of dragging on a cigarette. All it is air.
I don't know. I think I'm just fed up with my tanks, and if I got something new, I'd probably keep making my juices. But
all the milk we got.
I just
one in the cupboard.
Because this is my old, but the fire button went. It don't work. The fire button. So I had to buy a new one. I didn't want it.
Oh, if anybody likes you must have all watched the film Black Hawk Down.
Can't remember it.
It's a cracking film. It's just quite long as well. It's a true story. And if you've not watched it, Gary, you need to watch it because there's a thing on Netflix. The film is on Amazon, on Prime, but there's a thing on Netflix called Surviving Black Hawk Down, and it's a documentary about the actual, not about the film, but about what happened. The film's made on the events that happened in Mogadishu, and then this thing is about the film and about what happened, talking to the actual soldiers that were there and that. And I tell you what, it's a good watch. It's a good watch. Yeah. What, this time? Huh. Yeah, it's a good watch. It's 3 parts. The documentary, and they're talking to survivors from Somalia, survivors from the forces. And I tell you, it was a proper shitstorm. Typical how the Americans just. And even they said the Delta Force, they're talking to one of the Delta Force, and he says in their eyes, like they were saying, we're going sorting through the kit. Someone got the night vision. You don't need that. You don't need water. That we're going to be there. We'll be back in half an hour. We're just going to go and pick them. Like 24 hours, 48 hours later, they're still out there, and like because they just thought they'd go out and that were it, and they just got overrun. Once one of the helicopters went down, that were it. And it's a real good watch.
I have watched it. I just can't remember it.
Black.
What I have been watching on Prime, and well, everyone's kicking off saying it's really good, and about those comedians in a room for 6 hours and they can't laugh. Jimmy Carr does it, and there's Bob Mortimer is it in it, all that kind of, and they have to go in a room and then doing all things, but they can't laugh or something. Everyone's saying it's absolutely brilliant. I watched it. Well, it's 6 hours of my life. I ain't going to get that, put it that
way. That was a Black Hawk, Matt, that hit the plane. But this is not about that. This is about a conflict in Somalia in 1993, I think it was. Doris Day, Eddie Murphy, and Alec Baldwin's birthdays as well. Well, I better drink this and we can get on to the first beer review. And let's tell you what, let's do it. 80s then. So let's do music first. What were you going to say, Gary? Yeah, Duran. I was actually going to put a poll up just for a laugh when you entered tonight. Who was best, Duran or Spandau? But I thought I didn't get time to do it because I was rushing. So we're going. This is according to Wikipedia. Anyone guess what the best-selling song of the 80s was? Think about it.
I think I can.
This is not a quiz, by the way. The rest we'll just talk about. But the first one, what was it?
It's out of 2.
Without looking it up, people, have a guess. It's out of 2, is it? There's one I thought, but I'm not sure if it's the 80s.
That's an album, Matt. Not a song. Is it? Or is it?
A single, didn't it, as well? That's where the zombies are dancing.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. That was one of the ones. The one out of the 2. The other one was Do They Know It's Christmas?
Yes, and there you go. Band-Aid. It was. Apparently, the best-selling was Do They Know It's Christmas? 1984.
I thought it was Thriller, but then I thought, Thriller was an album. But it was. But there was a single as well, wasn't it?
So here's something then. Live Aid was 85, weren't it?
Yeah.
I thought that the Christmas single come out after Live Aid.
No, before 84 that came out. That's what it made so good a record. So much money on the record. They thought, let's do a concert.
I've said it before, so you probably remember, but it's one of them things. I think it is anyway. That when Live Aid was on, what were you actually doing? If you weren't sitting and watching it, what were you doing? Listening to it as well. I know what I was doing because I can remember it. I was outside my mum's house, polishing the casings on my 650 Katana, listening to it through the window.
I know exactly what I was doing. I was at the concert.
Oh, did you go?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
I bet it was brilliant, weren't it? I bet it was
Yeah.
rammed.
The best one was for Queen. Status Quo was good when they first come on. The Rocking Around the World and that. But Queen was good. The worst one out of the lot was Spandau Ballet, but you know, he was out of tune. He couldn't sing.
That's not biased in any way, is it?
No. You can't say it was Duran Duran because there was it in the America one.
Well, Miles was in watching it.
It was a really hot day as well.
Yeah. So other hits here. I'm not going down 1, 2, 3, 4. Just ones that you can pluck out. Of course, this would go into the films as well. 1982. Eye of the Tiger. What a song at the time.
Yeah.
How many people were at the gym working out to that?
Yeah, or boxing. And to this day, I've still never watched the film.
What, Rocky?
Yeah, the one that record came on to.
Oh, that was the first one, wasn't it? Rocky, or was it Rocky 2?
Rocky 3, wasn't it?
Was it 3?
Or am I getting mixed up with Living in America, James Brown one? That was on it as well, wasn't it?
That was Rocky 3, weren't it?
So I don't know. Am I getting mixed up with 2 and 3?
Yeah, you're about right as well, Kev. You'll need one. Rocky 3. I thought Rocky 1 was Burning Heart was the one in Russia. So that was the one where Apollo died, weren't it? I think that was Burning Heart, which was Rocky 3. So I reckon Eye of the Tiger was 1 or 2. I think it's probably 2. What did you say, Gary?
Eye of the Tiger was, I said 3, but I thought Living in America was in 3 as well. But it ain't.
Hang on,
Miles,
here. Let me find it.
Miles has just said it's in 4. Rocky Living in America.
I thought that was 3 where Apollo Creed died. Hang on. Where is it?
I watched 1 and 2, Rocky, but I haven't watched the rest of them because it just got so long-winded, and then the action was the last 10 minutes of the film.
It seems song for Rocky 3. So they obviously didn't have one, did they? For one, a proper theme. I don't know. I've been in bed since then. Apollo died in 4. I don't know. I get mixed up.
What was the other big film he done in the 80s? Rambo, wasn't it? Rambo.
Yeah. First Blood was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
God.
And there was like Beverly Hills Cop as well. That was it.
I love that. It's not long ago. I watched all of them back to back.
It's really hard to get the originals, isn't it? Because they dubbed them all, didn't it? So all the swearing was out.
Yeah. Brilliant films. I actually liked the latest one they did. I thought it was good.
I can't remember that. I can't remember the latest one. Well, I might have not watched it.
Hang on. Oh, we know this. Let's pick some other songs out. Oh, of course, we got Frankie, Relax. Oh, Frankie, remember all the T-shirts? Frankie Says.
That only got big because bloody Mike Green banned it from Radio 1. I don't think it would have got that big if it weren't for that. They banned it, didn't they, from Radio 1 through Mike Creed.
Anybody else? Any 80s? And see if they're on this list. This is the top. The top. But it just says top bestseller. I don't know how many there is. 100, I think. Yeah. Anyone else? What music were you into? Oh, Gary would have been into the Durders.
There was a good film. Well, I wouldn't say a good film, but a film in the 80s. David Bowie was in. Can you name it?
The one with the maze. Oh, Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to like that film.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Right, Gary, which are we doing first? You pick.
I don't even know which one. Should I just go and pick one? And
Go and pick one then. And I'll tell them about another song. Oh, 80s. What about that? Who remembers that? The Flying Pickets, 1983. Where's it gone? Oh, there. Man at Work. Yeah, I used to like that. Michael, where's Michael? Oh, yeah, Michael. Galactic. Oh, Gary, do you know what? I went in Tesco's today, and as I do, I always walk down the beer aisle, and I thought, see if they've got any new ones. And I thought, I got, Galactic. That one looks interesting. I might get that. And then I thought, now I've got enough, I'll leave it. Good job then, because I didn't know I'd already bought it.
Michael.
Galactic. Where is it? Oh, my knees are gone. Everything's gone. Where is it?
Yeah, the Flying Pickets. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
Gary.
Looking in the window above.
For your vodka. That is so nice.
What is it? Strawberries and cream?
Pepsi. It just tastes like fresh, ripe strawberries. It's banging. I said to her, this would be really nice with vodka. I went over today, and it's gone up by nearly £1 for 8 cans. It's £4 something now. It was £3 something when I bought them. I reckon they priced it wrong.
Matt, I used to, the Pet Shop Boys, I love the West End girls.
Oh, I used to love Suburbia and what was the other one? I can't think now what the other one was. My favourite.
What was it? West End town, isn't it? Sometimes you're better off dead. There's a gun in your hand, it's pointing in your head. You think you're mad, too unstable, kicking in chairs and knocking down tables in the West End. In the West End town. Call the police, there's a madman around. I could go on.
Northern Monk Galactic Hazy IPA 7%.
I think it's going to be good because of Northern Monk, isn't it?
Brewed with 2 flints, so it's a collab. Can you read it, Gary, or do you want me to?
You can, I can't read that.
It's an interstellar juice, a cosmic hazy IPA with a supernova galaxy of hops, craft brewed with northern pride and zapped with peach and citrus flavours. Best served as cold as Lenore. That's it. Refrigerate below 5 degrees. Drink as fast as possible.
Big key for days.
They're in the 4 range.
Got this glass thanks to Miles.
I'm using my Joker IPA one. It's hazy.
Very hazy.
It smells nice. It's not too overpowering. It don't smell as citrusy as a lot of them.
Christ, it's lively.
4 range in Tesco. Right. When Gary's mopped up his spillage.
Smell
How you spill that? Is that an half pint glass then?
No, it's just lively. I didn't think it was going to be that lively, so I poured it quite quick.
Well, I've got it all in. It's only 440ml. I've got it all in this glass, and this ain't a pint.
Yeah, it's all in, but it just a little bit spill over. But
Oh.
You can't see nothing through that. It's so easy.
Yeah. It's like juice, fruit juice. Does smell nice. Tropical. They said peach. I might be
I
picking
could
peach.
smell peach, but
Cheers.
cheers. It tasted tropical. Peach and citrus. Yeah.
I can taste a bit of peach in there. I'm getting peach. I'm getting a bit of mango. Pineapple. No, not too grapefruity, citrusy bitterness there. Very subtle. That is quite dangerous because it don't taste like a 7%.
No, it don't. It's
There's not much like oomph behind it. It's just like an easy drinking fruit juice and lemonade.
that smell is
a bit
orange. Like, there is an orange I can taste.
It's that is so easy drinking.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's nice.
It's tropical, peachy, smooth, juicy fruits, and hardly for an IPA. There's hardly any bitterness coming through. Very slight, and that's it. That is summer in a glass to me. Red hot summer's day, and that's lethal for 7%.
I'm just going to try and look for my bill on Saturday because I'm sure Neil had that in the first pub.
Yes, I can remember the London boys.
Well, that'd be through an email, wouldn't it?
While you're looking at that, let's do Murphy. I like the Murphy's, Mark. I still didn't think it was quite as good as Guinness. Oh, what about that? I was DJing at the time when all these were out. Billy Ocean, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Oh, I'm dancing on the ceiling. What? Whoa, staples of the old discos on the weddings, they were.
But the upside your head, upside your head.
You'll sit on the floor, do you?
Yeah. That was weird.
You don't get that
do
nowadays.
That in America.
You don't get that nowadays. In the weddings here, all they do is just prance around and have a look at everyone's bling, and that's it. No one goes to have fun.
No, I can't find it.
We don't know how long, but
I can't find it. But that can looks very what Neil had in the Wetherspoons on Saturday, and I wondered. I said, "Why have you ordered a can?"
I'll tell you, this is really, really nice. It's going down quick. I've got no alcohol burn or nothing. It don't even taste strong. It's just like drinking a fruit juice with a bit of lemonade.
Yeah.
What about that? Altered Images. Claire Grogan. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. And what TV sitcom was she in? Well, I think you can call it a sitcom. Gary?
No, I don't know that one. No, I don't know. I don't know what sitcom she was in.
You should do.
Crossroads.
No.
I was thinking of another record then. Beaumonde. Living on the ceiling. There's no room down there.
Oh, did you know she's now 63, Claire Grogan? You should know it, Gary. Come on. Rimmer.
Oh! What I've been watching?
Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf, yeah.
Yeah, she's
Who's she in that then?
Christine Kachansky.
What's the character? Is that her character, that?
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
she
think...
comes back. Rimmer swaps the like hollow discs and brings it. Well, he's supposed to, but it's Rimmer in disguise. That's Claire Groden.
Oh,
A
yeah.
different woman plays her in the later episodes or in the later seasons, but
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Sabrina, boys. Yeah, I bet everybody remembers her. Adam and the Ants. Oh, I used to love them.
Prince Charming.
Yeah, Prince Charming and Kings of the Wild Frontier. What an album that was. Oh, was that 1988? What about that? Cliff Richard, Mistletoe and Wine.
I thought it was later in that.
The Kachansky, she was the first one, Matt, in the early episodes. I bet you're thinking of the later one. What else? We've got David Bowie, Let's Dance. Oh, Dancing in the Street. Who remembers that video? Mick Jagger and David Bowie.
That came out for Live Aid. That's how that got together, because they'd done a special single for Live Aid, didn't they?
9 to 5, Sheena Easton. I remember that. And I remember, the only reason I remember that is that was I think I followed Leicester then. And I remember being at Filbert Street and we were playing Spuds. And that was on the Tannoy. That's the only reason I remember that. Don't know why. That's the only thing I can remember going Leicester and that. Bananarama.
Dire Straits as well.
Oh, that Lady in Red, Krista Burr. That if ever a song should have been banned, it should have been that.
Yeah, yeah. The Cars. They done that thing what made everyone give money to Live Aid.
Drive. Was it called Drive?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
He's gonna drive you home tonight. Something like that.
Oh, yeah, I used to like these as well. Yaz and the Plastic Population.
Yeah. Oh,
hey,
80,
shut up in your face.
88 they were, weren't they? Where about Ultrabox, Vienna?
Yes, I've just seen that one come up. Prince Charming. I had that on a 7-inch picture disc. I don't know if I've still got it.
Was Driving Out for Christmas 80s?
I don't know. Who's put that?
Matt.
I don't know. That's that arguably my favourite Christmas song.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think it was 80s. I reckon it was 90s.
Oh, here's one. I'm going to give you some clues. It was 1984.
Push It. Birdie song.
No. I go.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember how I used to dance to it, but it was something like that.
Yeah, he would. He's good live as well. Gab.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah. OMD. Final Countdown, Bon Jovi.
Final Countdown was Europe.
Europe, yeah. Why did I think it was Bon Jovi? What did they do?
Oh, Living on a Prayer was probably the biggest. It's got to be their biggest hit, surely. So, rating this one, Garrett, it's definitely thumbs up from me.
Yeah, definitely thumbs up.
Very, very nice, and it don't taste like a beer. I can't shout if she's gone up. They've gone bed already to watch telly, and the dogs have gone up as well. Lazy.
That could be quite dangerous because you could drink more than one of that.
Yeah, can you imagine in a red hot summer in the garden if that was? I think this could really be like close to 1 degree, as cold as you could get that.
Oh, mine is. That holds the glass.
That is one that you would think on the PD you would smash that.
That Northern Monk. They do some good ones.
Yeah, Foreigner. I used to like, I think it was Foreigner, weren't it? Jukebox Hero. That was Foreigner, weren't it?
Yeah.
I used to like that as well. So wish you could play music on here, just clips of it. Right, that's music done. Quick, blast through it. Let's get into, now this is according to bondlovist.co.uk, best-selling cars of the 80s. Right. Come on then, number one, best-selling car of the 80s. According to this, I think these are an insurance company, I don't know. But what
Cavalier.
Now, this we're not, again, it's not a quiz, just the first question is a quiz question. What was the best-selling car of the 80s?
It's XR3 or Cavalier.
I had a Cavalier. It was like a living room on wheels. It was so comfortable. Metro. Everybody I know that had a Metro had a crash in a Metro. I'm not kidding. Everybody I know who had a Metro had a crash.
It could be bring out the Quattro.
Oh, yeah. Fire up the Quattro. So what we got? We got a Metro, an Escort, a Fiesta, a Metro, a Cortina. Oh, I love me Cortinas.
It's got to be an XR3 or an XR2, isn't it? Or
it's saying Ford Escort. It's Ford Escort was originally sold. I'm going to read you this as well. It was originally sold in 1969, but it took another 14 years to tail the number one. I think that means to take the number one sales spot. The Escort was originally sold in 69.
Yeah.
Two generations of Escorts in the 80s. A front-wheel drive Mark III in 1980, followed by its facelifted replacement, the Mark IV, in 86. Many more desirable models followed, like the RS 1600i. That was the professionals one, weren't it? And the Mexico, that was a cracking car. There in 2015. So this is old. There are still 700 XR3Is still registered, but only 100 RS 1600s. So you ain't getting one of them without paying mega bucks.
I can remember when the Mark 1 Escort, they used to do a banger racing, didn't they? I bet they wish they didn't do that now. There'd be a fortune now.
I'm trying to think what other cars I would have had then. Because 80s, I was all bikes. I had my Plastic Pig in the 80s. My Reliant Robin, which I blew up racing a Mini, but I did beat the Mini. Although the Mini passed me going up the hill because my engine blew, but I did beat it.
I had a Mackie Ferguson.
And then I may have had the Avenger. That was probably 80s. And then I think we probably got to the 90s before I started getting more cars. But it was all about the bikes for me.
I had a Mackie Ferguson tractor.
Bet you couldn't get much luggage in the boot.
No, you did, if you had a trailer.
Anyone? Number 2 then. What was the number 2? What do you reckon for number 2 best-selling car of the 80s?
Rover. Sierra, yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, Austin Rover, yeah.
I know a bloke who I think he must have had one of them cars because I don't know, he used to argue with his missus a lot, but he always just going about his car. You could hear him shouting, "Run her over! Run her over!"
They always used to be police cars, didn't they, Austin Rover?
Yeah, I did. I used to like the one with Patrick. Was it Patrick Mower when he used to advertise it? Like, you looked at the dash on it, well, like a cockpit of an aeroplane, weren't it? There was so many dials. That's all I liked it for, because I'm a gadget thing. It's like got all them dials on it. Look at it. The Sweeney used to have the first Rover, didn't they? He used to like that as well, with the round headlights.
TR7.
Yeah, they used to be in as well. Who remembers the Bond Bug?
Bond Bug.
You remember that? It used to look like a TR7. It's called the Bond Bug.
That sounds familiar.
Like a mini TR7. It's the same sort of shape.
Ah, yeah. My brother used to have one of them.
But did it have 3 wheels?
The lights going up.
Yeah, didn't the Bond Bug have 3 wheels? Was that a 3-wheel job, Bond Bug? Can't remember now. But by the way, the answer to the question was Ford Fiesta. Oh, I didn't tell you. Ford Escorts, there was 1,607,999 registered. Fiestas, 1,273,689 registered.
Where?
In total, I imagine.
Oh. Yeah, Andy says 3 wheels.
Yeah, I remember Bond Bugs. Nose is so itchy.
Austin Allegro. That's another one, wasn't it?
I'll tell you what I did have. It would have been out in the 80s, but I got one in the 90s. I had a Montego, and I used to love that car. The Montego, I tell you, it was quick. It was comfortable, and it looked the part as well. The only trouble was it was red, and at that time, when you had red cars, it was a pain to stop them from fading. But it was such a nice car to drive, the old Montego. What was the sports version of the Montego? Was it the MG? Because didn't you have the MG?
Yeah.
And the MG Montego? Number 3. Come on, Gary. You should get this one.
Audi.
No, you've already said it.
Oh.
You said it for number 1.
Said Cavaliers and that, and then.
Yeah, Cavalier. Was the number 3. 1,007,886 Cavaliers.
A lot of reps had Cavaliers, didn't they?
Oh, I'm wrong. I didn't have a Cavalier. I had the Carlton. The Carlton was the big one, weren't it?
I had a Cavalier.
Yeah, the Carlton's the one I had. It was a massive gret thing. It was so nice to drive.
I had a GTE Cavalier. Right, 3.
Austin Metro was number 5. Ford Sierra was number 4. Cortina, number 7. That should be higher. That deserves to be higher. The Orion, was that in the 80s? I thought that was later.
Cortina was more 70s because they probably sold more in the 70s because then it just went on to the 80s, didn't it?
The Nova. And then the Maestro. The Maestro did MG Maestro as well, didn't they? Yeah, I used to love my Carlton, Matt. I used to love it. No, you don't get cars then had more character than the ones with all the bells and whistles nowadays. It just the Dolomite, the sprint, the Triumph Sprint, the Dolomite Sprint, weren't it?
The Talbot Horizon or the Chrysler, sorry, Chrysler.
Yeah, they did Sunbeam, didn't they, as well?
Yeah.
Actually, the Sunbeam, I know, I don't know now, obviously, but back in the day in the pub, we were gutted. We heard about 4 or 5, a couple of girls and lads had gone skeggy somewhere and got in a smash on the way back, and 3 or 4 of them got killed. That was in a Sunbeam.
What's that
years ago?
With Jag XR2 or something like that? It's a Jag. It was like the posh car.
Do you mean the Saint that he had? That was the XJ. Was it XJS?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, Neil. What's he put? 10B. What? Internet here in 10 years rubbish. So popped in to say. Have a good evening, all. Right. I thought you were going to say you popped in to say hi, but we're not saying hi then, obviously.
Neil, this glass is crap.
Enjoy your beers in 10-bit. By the way, Neil, where you are is where we're going later in the year. So it better be a nice place. Well, that's it for Wales. You're having it. Oh, God, my nose.
Yeah. What did Jag have in the 80s?
The XJS, I think what Matt said. It was like the Saint used to drive it, didn't it?
Was that Jag?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually, yeah.
Was
that the upgrade from what the Sweeney used to have, like the brown, like the they was always in the Sweeney.
I'm gonna show you a picture now. Itchy nose. Here we go. Whoa! What size? This Auto Trader. 1990 H-Reg XJS. Oh, that no way. That's only got 71,000 miles on the clock. No way. It's 10 grand. Let me share this picture here. And I'll bet you it's this one you're thinking of. Does it come up? Yeah, there you go. Is it that one?
No.
Oh.
Not the Jag I'm thinking of. I'm on about the Sweeney. Them Jags, they were big things. They had a round grill. My granddad used to have one.
I wonder.
That was always in the Sweeney. Come on. Michael would know. Is Michael still in here or no?
Yeah, we did, Andy. And then a Granada. You're not thinking of a Granada, are you?
No. Jag cars.
No, it was Z cars. The Nova as well, 80s. I had to shove it, a Vauxhall shove it, and you did have to shove it because it didn't last about 3 months and it was done. That was it, done.
Oh, yeah.
The rare MG Turbo Metro, who remembers that? Still has 179 registered.
Cars.
I bet they're worth a bit now. Let's do food trends of the 80s. It's got to be chicken in a basket.
It was the S-Type XJ3. I don't know if it was. I'm trying to get a picture of it.
We are the Food and Beer Show. So Go on, find it, Gary. Find it.
I know the one Michael's on about, but I don't think it's that one. I can't find a picture of it. Oh, that was in the Sweeney a lot. I think it was more of a 70s car, to be fair.
Reject. Are you going to tell us what?
No. Still can't find it.
I'm trying to find the food trends of the 80s, and it's
That's the one, Miles.
What? Oh yeah, the one like Inspector Morse had.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Why didn't you just say that? They'll have known.
I never watched Inspector Morse. So.
Well, I didn't, but I remember his car. Yes. Yeah.
What was that one then? They were still making it in the 80s, I think. Well, 81 or something.
So we have let's go all the way down. Now apparently this is from lovefood.com. Foods we loved in the 80s. Now I can say that number one that they've got is I bought one the other day because it's got different flavors now and we still love it. So 80s Viennetta. Oh, love it. I love it. They've got a salty caramel one out now and the birthday cake one.
But they're only about that big now. When in the 80s, they was like this, and then you thought you were really posh if you had one as well.
Yeah, they're so nice. When leave it out so it starts to melt. Oh. I'm not saying that we're pigs, but the ones you get now, we have half each. That's
Yeah,
done.
crispy pancakes as well. Crispy pancakes.
Yeah, they're coming up. Yes, definitely. I'm sure I've seen them. Viennettas, I love them. Chicken McNuggets, 80s.
Was it that long?
It's on here, number 2. It only became available at UK franchises in 1984.
Christ.
I wonder if there was chicken in them then.
We should boycott them anyway.
Well, yeah, I thought that the other day. We're going to put a tariff, and don't start that. No, let's not start. We should have a tariff on McDonald's.
Yeah. Are we getting another one?
Yes. Go and grab another.
Well, you've got to pick the next one.
All right, and I'll just reach in and grab it. I'll have to swirl the glass. I want to use the same glass because it's like an IPA glass. Number 3. I don't know when this goes up to, and this is like when these first came out. Chicken Kiev.
Yeah, who put that on? I think it was Matt put it on.
Yeah, that was like, whoa, what's this? Oh, is this posh?
Hash browns? No, that's American, Michael.
I don't, leave the hash. Leave the hash. That you can't diss hash browns. I love them. Why don't somebody like Birdseye? You get chicken fingers like you do fish fingers. Why don't they bring out like potato fingers? And it's basically like our own hash browns done in like a fish finger shape.
What do you mean, our own? They're not our own. They're American.
Well, no, if we're making them over here, then that's it. We've cottoned on and we're making our own. You can't just say we can't do anything with grated potato because it's American.
Yeah, but bird's eyes for fish, isn't it? They don't do.
Yeah, but someone does chicken fingers as well, don't they? I don't know.
Oh yeah, burrito actually.
Right, get me that. By the way, I will warn you, in chat, I am going to be bladdered tonight because I'm only drinking once a week. I'm knackered, and it's gonna kick in. That's it.
Wolves 99.
Oh yeah.
Going on about ice cream, maybe the screwball from the ice cream man with the bubble gum in the bottom. And a big thing in the 80s was Mars. I bet that was the best. That was the biggest selling chocolate bar.
And that's when a marathon was a marathon,
Mm.
not a Snickers. I bet that's America. Why we had to rename that and all.
It was something to do with foreign countries.
First one I got my hands on in the fridge, Gary.
I'll go and get it.
This one is Incognito. Vocation Special Edition. Coming in at 7.6. It says Incognito, a bold and complex double IPA just waiting to be discovered. A combination of Cascade, Centennial, Chinook, and Galaxy hops deliver an unmistakable hit of zesty citrus. With underlying whispers of tropical fruits and resinous pine. Resinous. I don't know. Sounds good. Please. Oh no. I've just done that to read it. How stupid is this, right? It's a store call, drink fresh. Please pour carefully. May contain sediment. Well, why the hell then do you put the label on so that you have to tip the can on its side to read it?
Yeah, but I reckon this is going to be quite dark. So you ain't going to see it anyway, and the sediment ain't going to hurt you. It's only yeast.
I ain't getting that much from the smell, really, not compared to the last one.
It smells a bit like the last one.
I ain't getting much smell at all. The slight tropical notes, but not. The last one was banging. This is clear as well. Look at that.
Vault City as well. It's got to be a good one, isn't it?
Vault Vocation.
Is it?
Yeah, Vault City is one of the ones coming up. Well, it is a bit hazy.
Oh yeah.
Now these are, like I say, in the fourth range at Tesco, and I think the cheapest was £3 something. So they all better be good. We'll do this, and we'll go back to the food from the 80s.
There was no sediment in mine.
No, I ain't seen none in that.
I can't make out the picture. Is it a head with a hat on or a tree with a hat on?
It's a tree. It's like you've got the top of a suit, shirt, and tie, then a tree, and then I don't know. I can't work it out what that is, but what the reasoning behind it is. Well, anyway, I'm getting a slight, like I don't know if this makes sense, a musty type smell coming through.
It don't smell as nice as the last one.
No, you know what it is? Did it say pine notes? That's what I'm smelling. Yeah, whispers of tropical fruits and resinous pine. That's about it. Yeah, it's like to me, it's not like fresh pine, like the disinfectant. It's like, you know, if you've been through a forest, there's pine and that, and it's damp, and you get that musty pine. It's that smell I'm getting with very slight tropical something. Right. Let's go in. Cheers.
Cheers.
7.6. Whew.
There's a lot of bitterness there.
There's more than the first one, definitely.
Yeah.
It's still not. We've had less ABVs lately that have got a hell of a lot more bitterness on the after. It's there, but again, it's not bad. It's not like overpowered. All I know Miles don't like his bitterness on the IPAs. I think he'd be all right with this. Might be because it's double. It's not coming through as much for me, but slight bitterness, and it's everything it says. There's a slight piney taste coming through, a slight citrus, and a bit of tropical fruits there. But
I think it's more orange peel I'm tasting. That's what the. It's very watery. I think it's like very thin.
yeah, I'm getting that pine that they're saying, but it's like a musky, damp pine. Is that what resinuous means? I don't know. I don't know. It might be what they mean. And I'm getting a slight bitterness, more than the first one on the bitterness, and a slight tropical. Do you know, if I did a blind test on this and someone said, "What's that?" I would have said, I don't know, but I bet it's Brewdog.
Well, I was going to say, if I'd done a blind test on it, I think I'd say that's a cheap beer.
What I will say is this is stronger than the first one, and there's no way you would say that's a strong beer. It's 7.2.
It's the bitterness which you'd think it's quite strong, but
none of that coming through. The 7.6. Rating. What are you giving that, Gary?
It's unsure on that one.
Hey, I got it in my mind, and I thought I'm gonna go second, so I don't give you any ideas. My rating would be unsure because it's drinkable, but as it's in the 4 range, so which means it's over £3.50 a can. You're looking at £3.75 minimum. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it for that.
At the moment, I wouldn't buy it again.
The ABV, yes, it's going to be worth it because you've got to pay for the extra ABV. But the 7.6 is not coming through in the taste. I just don't think there's enough going on. It's a bit, like you say, a bit thin and a bit meh on the flavour. I'm a bit underwhelmed with that. The first one was banging, and that might have ruined it for this one, to be honest, because the first one was that good. But I don't know. That beer has been getting good reviews. Well, I don't know. All I can say, Kev, is it's one that I wouldn't rush out and buy again because it's a bit.
It's a bit. It's not as good as the first one.
No, that one just is way better. Way better.
It's a double IPA. It's going to have the bitterness in it.
The fruit's there in the smell, tropical, but in the taste, I'm just getting that piney, damp, musky smell and a slight bitterness, and not enough for me of the tropical flavours coming through.
Like you said, it's all. If smell that, it's just like a grapefruit beer dog. It's Brewdog.
Yeah, I'm getting the tropical. I'm getting that slight bitterness, but there's a very faint aftertaste, which I'm not keen on, and that's that piney. What they're saying, that piney resinous, whatever. And I'm not too keen on that myself. I don't know. Just a slight aftertaste. I'm not keen on. But you know, each to their own. The ones that gave it rave reviews probably like that sort of thing. I don't know, but
who gave it great reviews?
I don't know. I dread to think. Anyway, let's go on the food. Diet Coke was 80s apparently.
I bet you
1983 Diet Coke landed on the shelves.
Cherry Coke.
I don't know. Cherry Coke's on it. Jelly and ice cream. I love jelly and ice cream. And the McDonald's Happy Meal as well was 80s.
Angel Delight.
Now, there's one I wouldn't have guessed. Domino. Domino's Pizza, 1985.
I wouldn't have thought that. Scouse.
Oh, no. Vesta. Launched in the 60s, but popular and staple throughout the 70s and 80s. Why? Hey, who doesn't remember this? Come on, tell me now. At a wedding or a birthday party, right, Scouse? Who don't remember cheese and pineapple chunks on a stick? What a disgusting combination. On cocktail sticks.
Yeah, like a
like a jacket, well, a spud with foil around it.
Oh, it was like hedgehog, wasn't it? It was
yeah. You had cheese and pineapple and cheese and silver skin onions, didn't you?
And then it was like, if it was a like sharp cheese, it would have been nice. But it's like the mildest cheese ever, wasn't it?
And what about that? I used to like them Trio chocolate bars. You remember them? Alpha Bites. They were in the 80s. Dolmio, 80s. Space Raiders. And Fox's Party Rings as well.
Space Dust. That stuff you used to put in, it used to pop.
Yeah. Then they changed it to Space Candy, didn't they?
Something like that, yeah.
Squirrel.
Yeah, American candy.
Finder's Crispy Pancakes. Whisper. The original Whisper was so much better than the ones you get now.
The bats I did. What was that one that took off Alston Pills? Lamott Pills.
Lamott, or was it Labatt's?
No, there was one which was pill. It was like another one of Alston Pills. It was like, I think it was Labatt or something like that. Labatt, or it was the crap one of the Alston kind of thing. Evening tea, Bob.
Cheese, pineapple, and spring onions on a toothpick. Ugh. Yeah, T-Bob. Knick-knacks were 80s. Fish and chips, you know, the snack, the little biscuit.
Yeah.
Fish and chips, they were. I've got some of them in the cupboard now. I love them.
Yeah, but why do they call them fish and chips and they just taste the salt and vinegar?
What do fish and chips taste of? Apart from fish and chips. Salt and vinegar, that's what I don't know. Sun-dried tomatoes were 80s. Orangina. Oh, do you still get that? We've done food, we've done cars, we've done music. Right. Now what we'll do is if you've got any stories from don't make it up. Be honest. Any funny stories or horror stories from the 80s? Keep it clean. Tell us what's your memories of the 80s in chat. What do you remember?
All I can remember is nightclubs.
Yeah, that was it, weren't it? Hey, get on.
I can remember I was still at school, and the one week I had my 18th birthday party. The following week I had my 19th birthday party. Then my 20th, and I was still at school. And it was this local nightclub. You said it's your birthday, you got all free tickets, so I was giving them all out at school. And like we were like 16 going in there, 15.
I can't remember Wham bars. Can you?
No, I didn't have one there.
Shake the bottle, wait the drink. Five Alive, fruit. I think I can remember that. Umbongo, I can remember. But I don't know when it was out.
Emma's a lightweight. She's come back from work.
Yeah, I am.
No, she's too ill, she reckons.
Ugh.
Come on.
What?
Let's say all right.
Say hello, you miserable cow.
Hello.
That's it. Clear off then. You said hello. A good shift.
Not really. I've come home sick.
What? Because of what you've done, or because you just feel sick?
No, I feel sick.
Ah. Who cooked then, Gary?
I'm thinking what she had off me last.
Pizza.
It was a chili con carne, but don't say too much. It had your chili thing in it.
Well, it don't matter. You can't sue me. I'm shut down now.
But she didn't have any of that tonight, so.
By the way, I'm trying to think of a way for members that want to order packs that you can still do it. But I've got to try and get a way of doing it because I don't want to allocate one room just to be a spice room and just for one or two orders a year. So I'm trying to think of a way that another bonus for members is you can still get the packs. So watch this space. Ribena, that I don't know. Was that 80s? I don't know.
I think it might have been.
Wambar still available. I've never heard of a Wambar.
I've heard of it, but I've never had one. I think it might have almonds in it or something.
Oh, hang on, Wambar. No, I think ain't a Wambar like a chewy thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like a sour.
Like opal fruits that's been flattened out into a bar. Is that a Wambar? I don't know.
It's like a refresher. You remember the refreshers? I think it's a bit like that.
Oh, yes. I was still trying to watch that, but it says ITV have got 5 seasons. I can only see 2 on there, so I don't know.
And in the 80s, wagon wheels was like that.
They were massive. Curly whirlies were like that.
Yes.
Like, you bought a curly whirly and when
you were chewing on it. And not now, just
door, and the end of the curly whirly were going out the back door before you got the back end in. It was that big, massive.
And the curly whirlies now, they just disintegrate in your mouth before they'll just.
Yeah.
Remember Toffos?
Yes. Do you get them now, do you?
No, there was all different flavoured toffees, weren't they?
You used to get normal ones, and then you got like fruit flavoured ones, didn't you? Something. Toffos?
Yeah, Michael Lamotte pills, yeah. With it, Blackjack.
You know what, Gary? I'm halfway down this now, and it seems to be It's warmed up a tad, and it seems to be a bit better. I don't know. It's still nowhere near as good as the first one, but
No.
and I would still give it an unsure. But I am getting a bit more to it. But it just if that's got rave reviews, then that's why we're not beer reviewers, because we don't suck up to brewery. No, I mean because we don't get the flavors that all these professionals get. I don't know. To me, it's a bit.
Still unsure of it.
Spangles. Ain't that what Olivia Neutron-Bomb used to wear? Spangles. Spangles. What was Spangles? Weren't they like a remake of what were they? The little fruit chews.
Opal fruits.
Yeah, weren't Spangles a remake of that? Didn't they remake Opal fruits under another name?
Yeah, I think they were, yeah. Tutti Fruities.
Yeah, that's a good thing, Kev, but not unexpected because spuds are shite. They're like the spuds you get in your supermarkets nowadays, are crap, all bruised up and battered. Everywhere they go. Starburst. Oh, yeah, that's what Opal fruits were. Oh, Spangles.
Yeah. Star, yeah. Which was Opal fruits, yeah. Like Skittles now is Tutti Fruities, but the Tutti Fruities were square.
Yeah. Why? They're not square now?
No, they're round.
Huh. I should know all this. I'll say no more.
Okay, another one, Bluebird Toffee.
Oh, scratch that. Made something bleed. I don't know what. Bluebird Toffee.
Like that. I think you might have known it as Everton Toffee or something like that.
Oh, Scouse one now.
But the company what made it was Bluebird. It used to come in a slab, like a silver baking tray, and you had to like smack it with an hammer to get. And they used to have treacle toffee, normal toffee. It's like the Party 7.
We used to have them at primary school, Kev. Rissoles. I nearly did a video on them. I need to do a video on them, but the uploads reviews at the minute. I ain't done one this week. The reason I didn't was the only one watched last week. So I thought, why should I put myself out? If you ain't going to watch it, I'm not rushing to do another one. So we'll go on next week. A review, maybe a cooking video next week though. But yeah, I was going to do my own video on rissoles, so that might be coming up. But at the minute, with how things are, I struggle to find the time, which I will put the effort in to find the time if people can find the time to watch it, and they're not. So it's a two-way street. At least make the effort to watch the videos. Oh, I need to burp and it won't come up. Highland Toffee. Never heard of that. Oh, yes, I remember them ones that used to come with a little hammer.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the Bluebird, what I was on about. They came in different, like treacle and...
Surely if it come with an hammer, though, it'd be like the old brittle you used. You remember that? You can still get it, actually, but it's not called peanut brittle, is it, nowadays? But peanut brittle was like really brittle toffee with peanut.
Brandy snaps.
Yeah, I like brandy snaps.
You can still get them now, but they're not the same. But Milky Bar.
The Milky Bars are on me.
Sweet as well. Black currant and licorice. I know you can still get them now, but they're not the same because the the outside used to be like blackcurrant, and in the middle it used to be like a soft licorice. But now it's just a whole sweet, which is hard.
Here we go. Right then. Let's go through. We have got, whoa, how many of these is there?
Cream.
Geez, there's 80 of these, so I'll flick through it. So everyone in chat, TV from the 80s. Come on. I've got 80 on here that I've just clicked on. And it's, let's see what number yours is.
Crossroads.
What's your TV from the 80s? Chewy, even chewier than a 10-story block of something flats, whatever was it? Inside a brandy snap,
cream.
Normally, yeah, cream and
cream with butterscotch in it.
But I just like chewing them as they are. But they seem a lot harder nowadays when you get older.
Dempsey and Mapeace.
What the hell's Joss's Giants? What?
Colombo.
Quantum. I used to love Quantum Leap. Airwolf, yeah. Quincy, yeah. Man, did we have some good TV back then. Now it's all crap. Knight Rider, 18. Cagney Lacey, yeah. Right. Someone.
Programs.
The first one to pick a number in chat between 1 and 80, including the numbers 1 and 80. And I'll tell you what it was on this site, which is pacemagazine.com. And it's the best TV shows of the 80s. First one that comes in chat. Between 1 and 80, including the numbers 1 and 80. It's Scous's first one that appeared on my screen with 18. And that is, way back. 18 is, I never used to really like this, The Wonder Years. Remember that? It's an American one, Gary. 88 to 93, The Wonder Years. Who remembers that then?
No, I can't remember.
I can remember it, but I never used to watch it. Didn't float me boat. Anyone in chat used to watch The Wonder Years? What you drinking in chat, by the way? Is anyone drinking? I know it's a school night. It is for me, but not till late tomorrow night, so it don't matter.
Scousers, isn't it?
Oh, I did my
Miles.
got good. I haven't seen it for years. You used to watch it, yeah. Wonder Years, that the one with? I don't know. I don't know because I never used to watch it, Marco. Yes, The Wonder Years was good. Winnie? What? You're right, Joey. How you doing? Big Kev, love The Wonder Years because I was called Kevin. That whenever I see anyone called Kevin, all I can think of is Baboon. Come on.
Were you going back for what was watched in the 80s the most?
No, it's just this is like their version of the best 80s TV. There's 80 of the best, and so it's not like the most watched. It's just what these have ranked it. It's not.
It's got to be one of them's got to be Only Fools and Horses.
80s is Red Dwarf. Yes.
So I'm sure Only Fools and Horses started in 82.
It might pop up, because I ain't been through it. Next number. In fact, Gary. Pick
Number
a number
6.
between what? Number 6. Number 6 on here. This is not like the most watched or anything. It's just things. I'm going the wrong way. Number 6. Who remembers? I don't. Saturday Night Live. That's us. We weren't going in the 80s.
Who was the presenter?
Stars. It ran from 1975 to whatever. What was it? Stars were Eddie Murphy. That's the only one I've heard of.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be an English one. You sure you ain't got the world one there?
No, I think this must be an American thing. Cosby Show, Star Trek. This is an American. Hang on, I need to find an English version of this. I'm thinking Pace Magazine might be American. TV from the 80s and 90s. We want 80s. Let's do that again. Do you know what? They're all coming up American. Did we not have TV in the 80s over here?
Yeah, we had Ellen Pace. Michael just put that on.
Let's put in the 80s UK.
That was on a Sunday night.
That might sort it. So,
You had Bread.
here we go. 1980s British TV. Dad, how can they say this, right? It's still loading, but it's just popped up. So, 1980s British TV, yeah? Number 1, Dukes of Hazzard.
American.
No wonder I failed geography then at school. I'm going to give you a clue to number 2 on here. Who gets this? 80s. Beely, beely, beely.
Mork and Mindy.
No. Come on. Come on.
Biggie, biggie. But it's a robot, that is.
You're right, Owen. Yes, Miles is there. But Rogers in the 25th century. You remember, well, I don't know what the robot was called, but like Beagley, Beagley. It might have been called Beagley. Heart to Heart. 79 to 84. I used to watch that. Come on, everyone. 80s TV. Only When I Laugh.
Oh, yeah. Mind Your Language.
Is it, we've said it time and time again, is it because we were that era? And it's like when people get older, it weren't as good as when I were young, but the music, the TV, everything was so much, the 80s, it was the best decade to live, to be around. It was the best. None of this namby-pamby woke crap you get nowadays, and it's just the best era. Terry and June, whoa! Remember that?
Yeah. What's the other one? What was that one where he checked his job and he was putting food? That's Life, isn't it, or something?
The Good Life was the one.
Good Life. Good Life.
Where they used to be self-sufficient, weren't it?
Yeah. Margot.
Yeah, Grange Hill. Yeah, Men Behaving Badly. I thought that was after the 80s.
That was 90s. George and Mildred, yeah. There was a one before George and Mildred. That was a spin-off from, was it Man About the House or something?
Number 16, Gary. What is it? I'm going to give you one guess. Come on, you've been banging the drum all night.
Oh, Only Fools and Horses.
Yes. I don't. These are not in order of like what were the most popular. Magnum PI. I started watching that, and then Rip Off Prime have got like 2 seasons on, and then they want you to pay for the rest. It's like, how old is it? I'm not doing it. Yes, Ministone. Never used to watch that. The Fall Guy. Remember that? The Fall Guy?
I can remember it, but I've never watched it. I don't think.
No, Cagney and Lacey.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one I'd forgot. Never the Twain. Knight Rider. Hello. The Young Ones. No one's mentioned that, have they?
I was going to, but then you were on about the Cliff Richard song earlier. You said about Cliff Richard. I thought he would have been big with the Young Ones because.
Alvida saying, yeah, you can't fault that. Airwolf, The Bill. Highway to Heaven.
The Bill.
I wanted to watch. Do you know how many seasons? I can't remember how many. I looked at it and I thought, yeah, just for nostalgia, I'm going to start watching that from the start. There's like 653 seasons of this stuff. MacGyver, Moonlighting, yay.
What was that? What was that one they brought out in the 80s? It didn't last long, but it was going to be the next soap. It was in a market. That was in the 80s. And it was like they're going to wipe Emmerdale out because of it.
Wow.
Oh, what was it? It was in a market traders and all like that in London. It was, I'm sure it used to be before EastEnders. It was on ITV as well. It came on the slot, because Emmerdale used to be on at dinner time, didn't it? And this came on at 7 o'clock at night.
Bread.
Eldorado was on BBC One, and this was Albert. Yeah, Albert was no, it wasn't that.
Married with Children. Pig. I used to love that.
Treasure Hunt.
Red Dwarf.
Treasure Hunt in the helicopter. Albion Market, I think that was it, Andy.
Quantum Leap, banging. Birds of a Feather. Used to watch that.
I didn't know that.
Bangkok Hilton. That sounds like it should be on an Hooky channel.
I can remember Bread. And what was the antiques dealer as well on a Sunday night? With Ian. What was it? He's in Deadwood. Yeah, he's in Deadwood now.
Yeah.
Oh, what was his name? How you speak good.
What about Last of the Summer Wine?
Yeah, that day, yeah, but it got a bit silly at the end, didn't it?
And one we used to watch when I was a lad religiously. I think it was
Lovejoy.
It Ain't Half Hot, Mum.
Brilliant.
Remember that?
Yeah. Brilliant that was.
Well, Ian McShane, he was like the one in the Continental, weren't he? In the thingy films. Oh, Christ. Come on.
He was in Deadwood. That's good as well, Deadwood. I
can't remember it. I watched them all. I love them. Come on, Keanu Reeves. The
Don't know. I've got one come up. Dallas.
I can't know what they're called now.
What do you say?
It's gonna bug me now.
What was it?
Ian McShane, the Continental, in the Keanu Reeves, and you know where it just everything gets blown up and killed. You know.
Well, I can't remember that.
Oh, for crying out loud! It's on the tip of my tongue. I got. Not in the 80s. This is like now when they did the he's got a pit bull as his dog. But Ian McShane was in it. It's
We'll have to Google it.
oh Christ. What is it called?
He's 82.
Come on in, chat. Look at what good are you? You're my Wikipedia.
American Gods.
No, it's the one with Keanu Reeves. The films they did. John Wick. It just popped in my head. John Wick. He runs the Continental, doesn't he? In John Wick.
So yeah, it is.
Anyway, 80s porridge. Yes.
Oh yeah.
We're getting to like the two Ronnies.
Heidi High.
Dad's Arnie, the Saint. Some mothers do have them. Rising Damp.
Mind Your Language.
George and Mildred.
Was Love by Neighbour in the 80s?
It ain't come up yet. Match of the Day. Well, that's like every decade for the last 600 years, isn't it? The Goodies, Smith and Jones. Catchphrase. Morecambe and Wise Show. Arsenal. Hale and Pace. Remember that?
Yeah, we said that earlier, Hale and Pace, on a Sunday night.
And here's another one. Here's a clue.
Was that mouse just come in?
Come on. What was it? Come on. Come on. You know it. Come on.
Oh, Bullseye.
Yeah. In one. That is coming back, by the way. It's a series, isn't it? I don't know when, but now it's official. It's coming back. Look, Blankety Blank, Family Fortunes, Dame Edna. Oh, I tell you what, there was so much better TV.
Play your cards right.
Everything. Just. Do you know what? I think that's probably why nowadays you got so many woke idiots that want to go on social media and cause aggro, even though they don't back up and don't believe what they're saying. Is because they got nothing to watch. There's nothing good. So what you got in your life, I tell you what, it's work, bills, and trolling and aggro. That's all they've got. It's like, there's nothing else. So, no.
Des O'Connor, yes or no, Gabe?
Yeah, your pick.
You're right what you say there. You could put. There's more channels now.
There's more channels, but less on it. Less on them. Well,
like you could go on to Amazon, you go on to Prime.
You think about it, right? Let's take 5 channels now. Terrestrial, your normal before you got all your other free view of that, you'd have channel BBC One, BBC Two, ITV, Channel 4, and Channel 5. What's on there if you take out reality TV and soaps?
Well, yeah.
So there's nothing. So everyone watches this stuff, everything Netflix and streaming, and then that's just and as you watch all these programs, Netflix streaming, they're all woke crap. So
Yeah.
it's no wonder people nowadays are like a bit cuckoo because that's all they're watching.
So on the TV now, it's all serial killers or everything like that, isn't it? Like, what was it? The Bay. That was about a serial killer. You think, eh?
We started watching that. We watched season 1 and we're into season 2.
Season 1 was really good. 2 was good.
It's one of them. It's like, I don't know if the rest are in the same place, but why would you stop there then? Do you not get a hint? Like, this might be a dodgy place to live.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Morecambe.
What's the area like? It's a nice place. There's a couple of shops. There's been 10 murders in the last 10 years. And whoa, back up. What you say?
And we have a few floating bodies in the sea.
Yeah. I just bought an house down the road. Nobody mentioned that. Right, your pick, Gary.
I'll go pick.
Yes, Andy, you're laughing that we're not laughing now. The time is right.
You all laughed at me. Well, I have to say, you're not laughing.
I will say they've got a bit quiet lately. I don't know why. There's something's afoot in the political world. I don't know what. Whose line is it anyway? Yes, I remember that.
Do you think you went white?
Victor Marjorie reminds me of when he sets off on his rants. No, she mows more than me. Everybody thinks about the same things that I'm saying. The trouble is people don't say it nowadays. Well, say it. Say what you see. It's screwed. The world at the minute is screwed. So what you drinking? Anyone in chat now? Have you now bowed down and decided I'm going to have a drink? Because you weren't drinking earlier. None of you. Me and Gary are. You lightweights. Come on, what are you drinking? It's a school night. I can't drink. You don't have to get smashed. Just have a social drink. 1, maybe 2. That's it, Matt. It's just why? I've not seen the new one, Michael. The Wingman Tropical is really nice. I was on Peretti on 4th. Yeah, I saw something. It popped up on my Google feed today about Peretti. Something about that they're really going to push it now and go for it. I don't know. Inches for a change. Now, Miles, even with your sausage fingers, I don't know what you're on about. Brendan Chase. Never heard of it. Nice, that is, Michael. Yeah, I've not seen it in the green cans. Don't know. It's a bit weak. Well, for a lager, I suppose it's not. Where's that from, Michael? Gary, hurry up. Let him pick his beer. For God's sake, woman, I'm waiting for a drink. It's not in ours. Hmm. Oh, our batteries are flat, eh? Gary. I muted you because I could hear you two making mad, passionate love over the kitchen counter.
I was having
I
a was.
That's the sours. Oh, I need a different glass for that one.
I thought we'd have this one and have the best one there.
What glass do I put sours in? Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, my back, leg, everything's gone. I want that one.
What we haven't gone through is kids' TV in the 80s. And the one I think straight away, Tiz was.
The magpie.
Why don't you?
Why don't you? Right.
Swap shop.
Oh. So, they have two of these, by the way. Please tell me you bought the right one.
This is raspberry cream soda.
No.
I think Scouts has had this one.
You bought the raspberry one.
The raspberry cream soda.
For crying out loud.
And you've got the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, made you think now, didn't it? Do you know why I've got this, by the way?
Because Fiona likes it.
Well, no, I bought it and I thought, well, she can have that one. It's $4. And then she messaged me and put, I've already got that one. It's up there on the shelf. I thought, I'm having it. And she put, I realised once I put that message, you'll say, I'm taking it back then because you've already got it. It's on the shelf. So, yeah. Vault City, modern sour beer, raspberry cream soda. Sounds nice.
Pitkins with art. Yeah, they used to call me that at school. That was my nickname.
Creamy, juicy, fruity. Let's do it.
I think Scouts has had this one. I'm sure. Let's put a picture of this on.
That smells more like rhubarb than raspberry.
Oh, great edge on it. Have a look. Oh, I can smell raspberry.
Raz.
Puss.
Ah, not R. Ah.
Raspberry. Scout's in now, is he? He's gone. I'm sure he's had this.
Yeah, raspberry.
He's on the afters and he's had it.
I don't know. You're still there, Scouse? He's there. Right.
You had this, Scouse. I reckon. I'm sure you
Well,
have.
it must be my nose, but to me, it smells more like rhubarb than raspberry.
It does, actually, yeah. I smell a cream, actually.
Do you know what, though? For a Vault City sour, it's not that like cloudy, hazy, thick milkshake. There is a bit of light getting through. But anyway, cheers.
Scouse has got it in the fridge. Go and have it, Scouse. A pair of us.
Right.
I'm going to wait for that.
Initial thoughts. Do you want to go or me?
But I think Scouse is going to get it as well.
He'll do it shortly. That could be like any time in the next 6 months.
Yeah, wow.
Spuggy? What the hell's Spuggy? Let me warm it up a tad.
I think that's banging. I do like that.
Oh, Michael knows Spuggy. Well, I don't care. Michael's not on screen. We are. If you want your private chats, go and have your private chats. We don't want none of this, like, what's the word?
My only downfall with that is I wish it was stronger ABV.
Yeah, but theirs are not. A lot of them ain't really strong, are they? I mean, 4.8 was it? Yeah, 4.8. Sour rating on there is 2. Is about right. Right, I'm going to tell you what I think. It's a thumbs up because that is nice, but to me, if that had said on the can rhubarb sour, I would have said that just tastes like rhubarb. I don't know. I don't know if it's me. It must be me because it tastes like rhubarb and custard, not raspberry. I don't know if I've got a duff can or not, but I ain't tasting raspberry. I'm tasting rhubarb and custard, and it's really nice. But it ain't raspberry. I don't know.
No, it's not. I can't. No, it's not raspberry, but it's just a nice sweet taste, and then you got the sour.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's nice. If
I've got one, I had one Scouse, but it leaked everywhere, so I had to chuck it away. It was flat.
Jungle Juice is banging. Jungle Juice is absolutely awesome. That gets a thumbs up. It gets a thumbs up.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not a but because I like the fact that to me it tastes like rhubarb. I don't know, but it's if I had one but, it would be I wish they'd make it a bit stronger. 4.3 is a bit
strong.
low
Yeah,
me,
4.
It's
the only downside is cream soda, which is American, but it's very nice. I could drink that in a beer garden all day.
Won't come up. Don't get me wrong. From now on, my taste buds might be a bit tainted because I'm getting a bit ratted. But it don't even smell stronger raspberry. I don't know. But it's nice.
Wow.
It's nice. There's sourness there, but not too much. There's sweetness there, but it just tastes like rhubarb and custard to me. I don't know, but it's really nice.
I'll definitely buy that again. And it's just out of a can. Look at the head. It's...
Yeah, mine's gone. Let's announce it. I bet I can't because my syringe is knackered and I forgot to get another one. No, it ain't.
Matt, he went blind in the paintball thing.
Who's PJ?
Hands and Deck.
Oh,
Well, I don't think that was the 80s. I tell you, we ain't said about the 80s. Human League.
yeah. Oh, my favourite song from them was Electric Dreams.
Human?
Yeah, I am.
Electric
yeah,
Dreams.
I might
They've
not
done
look
two
it, but
versions of Electric Dreams, and the instrumental one was absolutely banging. It was really good. Do, 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 do.
yeah. I will yawn, by the way, people, because I'm knackered. I'm staying the distance. That's a definite thumbs up. It's another Vault City success.
To be fair, I'm going to go out and buy some more of them. I do like that.
It's just enough. There's not the sourness there where you're like, it's just enough. But like I say, still, if I had to blind taste that, I'd say it's rhubarb.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
I tell you what that reminds me of is a beer I had at the weekend. Blackberry crumble, Cornish blackberry crumble with clotted cream or something. I think Miles had it as well.
Miles has left the building, lightweight.
No, he's here. I just saw a comment.
He ain't. People are asking. He ain't mentioned. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I mentioned Grange Hill earlier. I remember Pogo. Pogo. Yeah. Zamo. Roland. A classic. Is that the Polish version? Then.
It smells nice as well.
Yeah, that's nice. To be honest, the three tonight, I can't complain. Although one of them was a bit of a meh, but drinkable.
We got another one yet.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I can't remember.
No, I can't.
I'm going to be absolutely in a minute. That's what happens. Lack of sleep. I don't know how much sleep I've had in the last 7 days, but it ain't much. Trust me. I not drank in the last 7 days. I don't think, as I can remember. Maybe 1 or 2, and that's it. And it catches up with you. I'm telling you, it's good because it's cheaper. If I was going out on a night and it was like 20 quid, I'm done. Hey,
Michael, can you remember this? You do now.
Nana 99, Red Balloons, Duran Duran. I don't know which one. Bobby McFerrin. What was that one?
One Hit Wonders, and they're still going now.
Bobby. The only one that first thing that popped into my head, which might be completely wrong, was "I Want to Wake Up with You." Who sang that? Gary?
Say it again.
That song, "I Want to Wake Up with," who sang that? Was that Bobby McFerrin? I don't know. Never heard of Bobby McFerrin.
I don't know. I don't know. One Hit Wonders. That's set for
Bobby McFerrin.
and Level 42.
Yeah. Oh, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Was that him then? Ah.
It's probably Level 42. There was one-hit wonders.
There's a vocation crumble sour in Morrison's. I ain't been to Morrison's, I don't think, for a bit.
Tristan Morrison's, they say they got it, and then you get there thinking, yeah, they definitely got it. You can't find it. Oh no, we ain't got it.
Don't have to south, they don't know shit. They just basically, if you can't be asked for it, they'll say no. You got it. Trust me. That's what they do. That's what they do in Morrison's. I can hear somebody. They're coming down for poos. 10 o'clock turd time. Gary, I'm telling you. Rhubarb. Yeah, I reckon I've got a duff can. That does not taste like raspberry. I don't know. It's nice, but it's not raspberry to me. I'm tasting rhubarb.
Yeah, there is. There is rhubarb there, but
I just had the best one-hit wonder
that's
redneck,
cracking.
and they used the same hit to become the fastest face in the 2020s. Is that Cotton Eye Joe? Oh, I love that stuff. Even though I don't know any of the words apart from Cotton Eye Joe.
Yeah, Michael, that's exactly the same, yeah. And if you get any beers from there, go in the self check-in as well. So you can scan it and see the price. Because half the time, hang on, with a Morrison's card, that's £5, not £10. Oh, go and take a picture then. So you have to go and walk up, take a picture to show them. Look.
Well, Morrison's are cutting back, ain't they? They're doing some like get rid of some of the calves and stuff, and I'm sure they were in the week I saw it that they're cutting back and shutting some of the Morrison's Express or whatever they call them.
Morrison's is shit. You have to really, like, if you get any of the offers, you've got to make sure, and because if you go out at the check-in where they scan it, you can't see the price, and they're just scanning it through, and then you look at the receipt, hang on, I ain't got 4 for free there or anything like that. So then you got to go to the fag counter to get it done, and there's always a queue. That's why I go to the self checkout, and then you can see it, and as soon as it don't come up, come here, you have to do it. And then they say to you, well, go take a picture of the offer.
That is nice, but I'm telling you, to me, that's rhubarb.
It is nice. But even at the 4.9, is it? Yeah. You could drink that in the garden.
By the way, I've noticed it when I've been over here in Tesco's, nipped over and got the 4 range, right? So it's you buy 4 cans, but you get the cheapest one free, yeah? So say your cheapest one was 350. So you would expect when you paid for it and you get your receipt, and say you've got 4 cans of beer, one's like 420, one's 380, blah, and the cheapest one is 350. So you would expect on your receipt to say 1, 2, 3 cans of beer, your 4th can of beer, £3.50 minus 350, but it's not. If you look at the receipt, they take so much off each can.
Mm.
And I can't work it out. I've been over and I worked it out the other day. I looked at it and thought, hang on a minute. It said the first 3 cans were minus 83p, minus 80p, everything. And I thought, am I stupid? Because I've just added them up and it don't work out the same price as the cheapest can. I don't know how they do it, because they don't just take your cheapest can off. They take so much off each can. And then your last can goes through a different price. It's weird how they do it. It's weird. I don't know.
It's to baffle you.
You check your. I don't know if you check your receipts, but you check it, because when I've been over here, and these last ones we bought, it's like each one is £3.89 minus 60p, because it's in your forfeit. But yeah, but it's the cheapest can should be free. Why are you taking something off each can? Not just your last can. I don't know. Don't know how they do it, but it's weird. But I added it up. If I could speak English, I added it up and it didn't come to the cheapest can. So I don't know how they do it. No.
Mm. Morrison, you really got to watch them. You have to go on the scale scanner and remember what you've had for all your offers. Then when it don't come up, you get her over and say, well, like that. And oh no, it'll come up after you paid. Well, then it's too late, isn't it? But it's not saying. And then you do it and it don't come up. Well, it don't say it on here. Oh, you have to go to the backhoe and they'll sort it out. Oh. They know exactly what they're doing.
I can't be arsed with that, Matt. I just take the word for it. Hmm. So we've done on the 80s. We've done music. We've done food. We've done cars.
Kids programs.
There can't be that many though, can there?
There's loads in the 80s. More in the 80s than what there is now.
Let's do. There we go. Here we go. My ass is knackered because I spilled beer on it the other day. I need a new keyboard. Right. So here we go. Who can remember any of these then? Pick a number, Gary, between. These are not for how popular. It's just that. Christ, how many is there? Right. Pick a number between. What? That's not kids. Some of these might be a bit iffy because I can tell you now the last one is definitely not. But pick a number between 1 and 197.
22.
Jesus Christ. That's all the way back up then. 22. These are not for how popular or anything. It's just like how they numbered them. Number 22, 80s kids TV is. 22. Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Which
That
is
must be the
cartoon.
cartoon version.
Yeah, 81 to 86.
Big Kev 55.
Anyone remember the Spider-Man? Because I can't. 55.
I can.
Oh, what? Here we go. 55. The A-Team. You could shoot 6,000 bullets and not kill anyone. It just...
See, Spider-Man, I'm sure Spider-Man come on the same time as Hong Kong Phooey.
Henry, the mild-mannered janitor.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'll be on there in one number.
Matt, pick a number between 1 and 197. You got a big scope there. Go on, pick one. I'm telling you, rhubarb.
I bet he says 198.
I'm going to guess he's going to say 85. Oh, 27. There you go. Oh, close. 27 is... What the hell is that? The Quickie Koala Show? What? Anyone heard of that? Because I ain't.
That's Australia.
Huh? Never heard of it. In fact, I've not heard of most of these. Oh, no, I have. Yeah. Just that you reprobates have picked things that we ain't heard of. Right, David. Right, Jimmy.
Sir.
Oops. I had the 18 duvet as a kid. If you watch Mr. Bean episodes, when he was in his bedroom, they have the same colours. I don't know. Kev, pick a number.
Yeah, 69.
Has it? Oh, right. That is...
Yeah, I remember that. Oh.
Huh? The Family Nest. Never heard of it.
No. Ours are going to be more at the end of your number sequence.
Who else is in here? Come on, who's going?
Miles.
Pick one. Miles, pick a number. Yeah, I don't know if you're just saying that, Kev, as a joke, but I've never heard of it. Man, I'm about blooded now. Get in there. I knew I would be.
I don't get that.
Gary, are you jumping on panel Saturday night? What panel?
I don't get it.
Miles picked 31. What?
Yes,
Fairy Tale Theatre.
Never heard of that.
No.
David's gone for number 5, I think, and he done a real good comment there. Look at him, mate. Run the 80s. Yeah. Number 5, David's gone for.
Oh, I asked if you're streaming, but you missed the message. What message? Hang on then. I'm looking, Jimmy. Oh, I can't see it. Well, no, we're not here Saturday. Well, we're not. I'm not.
I ain't over. I'm trying something.
I ain't heard of most of these.
I'm in Cornwall.
You know what I need to put in is latest TV shows UK. That's what I should have done. So here we go. This is more like it. Right. 80s TV shows.
Save a prayer.
How many we got? One to 250. Jesus. It is as well. Right. Oh, you've got a bigger scope now then. So, Gary, pick a number. 1 to 250.
166.
A kids' TV shows, we are looking at Jigsaw. 79 to 85. Children's show where letters were found to spell out word of the week with the help of characters like Nosy Bonk. What? And the O-Man. Never heard of it. Have you?
I have heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
I ain't picked one. Let's pick 99. Red balloons. We'll pick 99.
David.
Hang on. I'm scrolling. 99. Wackaday.
Oh, Wackaday. Yeah.
Was that? Yeah, Timmy Mallet.
Used to hate it.
Annoying.
But that wasn't a kids' program. That was a morning thing, wasn't it? When the kids were off.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Roland Rat.
Hey, Kevin. Who's going to pick one now? Let's do David. Has he picked one yet? David, pick a number. Any number between 1 and, I don't know, 200 and something.
4, I think he said 5. Yeah, yes.
5. Oh, right, back up the top. Up the top. Number 5 is alive. Will-O the Wisp.
I can remember that.
1981. 26 episodes.
Will-O the Wisp.
Blah, blah, the Moog, the Argonauts. I don't know. Thought it was Jason.
Matt hasn't gone yet.
Matt, pick a number. 1 and, I don't know, but 200 and something.
That's one born in 1980.
You're older than me then, David. 12. That is. Hey. Anyone that says they don't know this, can't remember this, I'm telling you now, is a full-blown liar. Number 12 is The Muppet Show.
Oh, yes.
And that was 76 to 81. I thought it was going longer than that.
Well, Disney owns it now, don't they? Scouse hasn't picked a number yet. Or Michael.
I don't know who's still here.
Yeah, Scouse. Michael's still in.
I need to net this out on the last one, but I'm struggling.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about pissed. There we go. It's good though because I've had 3
That was
hours
banging,
sleep,
that was.
and then after this beer, I'm just going to sleep tomorrow.
That was banging, that was.
I'm not expecting to get up tomorrow till about 3 o'clock at the earliest.
Michael said 203. Scouse has picked. Oh, he picked 18, didn't he? Yeah.
Let's do Michael. 203 is.
We're drinking that.
Oh, chips.
Really nice.
Chips.
Oh, then some two what's it's on the bike, you know. Didn't like that. Didn't like that.
What was the other one?
Scouse has already picked. He said 18.
18.
Michael said 203.
Yeah, that was chips.
Yeah.
And then 18 is.
See, Michael back the wrong.
Oh, no. Bell and Sebastian. 18.
What's number 1 then?
So, well, it's not in like popularity. It's just, but number 1 is Bagpuss. Number 2 is Clangers. Go on. Number 3, Ivor the Engine. Noggy the Nog. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I can remember that.
Willow the Wisp. No. Bod. Yes. The Amazing Adventures of Morph. Hey.
Yeah. That was just with Tony Hart, wasn't it? Maybe Fraggle Rock.
Yeah. Put your cares away. Worries for another day.
All these things were on a Sunday, you know, more of a Sunday thing. Swap Shop, I used to love that. Tis was. I thought that had been on the top.
I don't think I've seen that Craft Lager, the Wingman. I don't know.
Oh, Danger Mouse. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Are we getting this other one?
Yeah.
That was banging, that was. I wish I had another can of that.
There's just the right amount of sourness, but I'm also getting like a creaminess as well. What is it?
Well, that's a cream soda, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. That's why then. But it does taste more like rhubarb to me than raspberry. I don't know.
That was nice. I like that.
But it's nice. Nice. Bolt City lately have been knocking it out of the park, isn't they?
I'll definitely be getting some more of them.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be so fresh in the garden, wouldn't it? No sunny day.
I can't remember what the last one is. Go and get
No,
the
I
last
can't.
one.
I ain't got a clue.
Let's see what it is. What is in the fridge? Loads. Yeah, Danger Mouse. That was David Jason, weren't it? Who did Penfold? Was it David or was it him from Terry and June? Actually, I think. I can't remember his name, but yeah, Terry Summit. Anyway, I did not fall asleep.
It's the biggie. It's the biggie.
Oh, it's the witch, not Wyoming, yeah, Buxton. Oh Christ! I better rinse this glass out.
I've got my next drink ready.
Oh shit! I forgot about a snake biting. Oh right, let's do this one first. Ah. Oh.
I haven't scoused. I had one of Vault City's sours before, and
Yeah.
I didn't like it that much. But then it put me off. But now I've had a few of them, and they've been really good. So I will try it.
Oh.
Yeah, tell you what, that was refreshing as well. It was like that one we had on Saturday, the Cornish blackberry and what was it, crumble clotted cream. It sounded really horrible, but it was really nice and refreshing.
Right.
Yeah, Scouse has got to open his was it that cream stout one, raspberry cream stout, cream sour, something. I ain't got a clue what this is.
I can tell you it's 8.4%. Jesus Christ.
You'll be bitter then.
Wyoming Sheep Ranch by Buxton Brewery. It says there's nothing sheepish about this big, bold double IPA, fresh and piney, with a bitterness that will butt you into the next valley. It is Welsh, but it's not what I don't know. Let's do it.
See you, Miles. Bye.
I'm gonna have to shoot off now. I've got no, so yeah. See you later, Miles. I spoke to Miles earlier about our plans for August. I hope your plans involve us then, because it's our plans that matter, not you two.
On about the beer festival.
You're just tagging along with the main people. There's not a lot going on smell-wise again, is there?
No. It's a bit like the same as the last, really.
You are a rigorous pour. Let's get some head. Nottingham pour, even though Andy's... Where, Andy, are you there?
Andy's left the building.
You can take the boy out in Nottingham.
Have a
Yeah,
look.
not a lot going on.
There is here.
Yeah, a Preston pour.
I can't tell at the moment, look.
It's a bit piney. Does it mention that? Oh yeah, piney. Exact word, piney.
It is, Michael.
A bit of tropical, fresh and piney with a bitterness. So, I don't know. The beer's kicked in now. I think this one will finish me off.
It's the first one was dark, second one was light, the third one was like sour, and this one's light again.
Well, I've not tried this one yet, but of the first three, it's that one all day long for me.
I've got mine. I've got what I like.
And then that one.
I ain't gonna say it until I drink this one.
And then that one. Hard, but let's try this one and cheers. If you're off, David, have a good one. Cheers for dropping in again.
That is very bitter.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's a double IPA. You expect that. Wow.
It went down the wrong goal. Right.
I can tell that's an 8.4.
Yeah. Right.
Sure.
I would say it's a double IPA, and that rhymes. That's a man's double IPA.
That is.
That's smack in the face. It just, I ain't getting a lot of flavour. I'm just getting like some very slight tropical, no bitterness whatsoever. Slight tropical, and it just. I know this contradicts. I'm not getting alcohol, but it tastes wrong. It's not. I don't know. Cowboys down the local with the 10-gallon hats and cowboy boots. And that's a beer. It's not a very good description. We don't profess to be professionals and see what everyone else says, and then we'll say the same. No,
We just drink it.
Like you say, like we've said, it's blokes down the pub. What do you reckon to that? To me, that's like you couldn't have many of them. You couldn't have many of them.
No.
It's bitterness on the aftertaste. It's piney. It's slightly tropical, and it's hard to explain. It's like it's bitter, but it's mellow at the same time. It's a strange one. It's definitely a smack in the face. Like, whoa, what's that?
It takes a long time to settle because if you look at the very bottom, it's very clear and it's cloudy there. So I reckon it's taking a long time to settle. So
that is a full-on man's drink. It really is. But I'm not going to say my rating for that yet because we've done 4 and we'll have another swig.
Put my rating.
Are you doing 1 to 4? As in what your favourite?
Yeah, at the moment, but I ain't going to say until I've had a drink of that.
I've got a feeling that yours will be the same as mine, actually. But I'm torn between 2 and 3.
Oh, what? Torn to what?
I'm torn between my number 2 and my number 3.
Oh. My problem's the first two.
No, number 1. I've nailed number 1. Right. So
I ain't gonna say yet because we've only had a little bit of this. It might come a bit.
shall we natter a bit before we do his rating on this one?
Yeah,
The last one.
I reckon because I think that might be not too bad once it's.
No, Matt. Oh no. Do you know what? I am so looking forward to eating the pit tonight and waking up tomorrow at whatever time, because I've got no packs to do apart from, which reminds me, Paul, Alan, where are they in the chat nowadays? I've got Paul, no, Alan's packs to make up, and I've got Gary to send some stuff to, and that's it. Done. All done. Spice and easy. End of. Over 20 years. Cheers, Labour.
Yeah, Donald Trump.
No. To be honest, it weren't just that. It was going down before that. Just the last, you could say the last 6-7 years, that no government has been worthy of doing anything. They're all idiots. They've cocked everything up. People don't want to spend money. Can you say?
Is
Right.
T-Bob in tonight?
You what?
T-Bob in tonight?
Yeah.
I didn't see him. No, Scout said T-Bobby's still here.
Right. That one. It's warmed up a tad. I'm still getting piney notes, a slight bitterness, but I am now getting more of the tropical coming through. And it's a bit.
Already.
I don't know.
I think we should go 4 to first.
Right. You'll see when it happens. Right. Number 4. Out of the 4, which is your number 4?
Yes.
Not a lot going on. I know it was 7.6. That didn't come through. And it was drinkable. It wasn't beer, but I think the others we had were slightly better. And if there is people who are banging on about it, good luck to them. But to me, and obviously to Gary, because he's picked it as 4, is normal blokes down the pub who don't want to pretend to be an expert. It's like, yeah.
No, I didn't think much of that one.
Um,
Not for the prize as well.
Now, here's where I've got a problem. Number 3.
Ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
I ain't got one.
Ah.
Reason being, I've got a tie for number 2.
I haven't got a tie.
So that's your number 3. Oh, so now I've got to throw it all up in the air. I have got a tie for number 2, which is that one. And that one. The reason being that I think this is a cracking beer. But that's a bit more of a man's beer. And it's not as gimmick is the wrong word, but I love my Vault Cities, and it's sweet and it's rhubarb, not raspberry. It's banging, but that just hits the spot. That's like I just want a beer, a man's beer, and boom, and it's like
But I think that
8.4% double IPA, and it ties with that because I wouldn't like to pick either, but
I think that one gives you aftertaste in your mouth, and like it's a real bitter aftertaste. And if you had to walk to a pub, you look like me, I want a drink of water. It's really strong. And
see you later, Michael.
Michael. So what's your number 2 then?
It's Matt, the thing is with me, it's obviously because I'm a sole trader in that, but was because of what they're doing and everything. People have not got the money. They're looking for, like, we've got to save money. We've got to cut back, and they're not buying stuff. They're just not buying. They're buying really cheap. The cheapest they can get will buy that, and then they'll get the odd takeaway, just to like. Let's get a takeaway tonight, treat, and that's it. Other than that, it's bargain food. And I know walking around the supermarkets, you'll get spice packs and that. They're cheaper than ours, but they've got additives. The whole selling point of ours was no additives. No crap in there. It's a proper curry. But
Simple.
nowadays, people are only looking at prices, and that's it. And we had lockdown. I was so busy during that, but then when that went, cost of living started kicking in, and it was like people cutting corners, and then Labour took over, and that was it. They're not cutting corners; they just cut it in half. Done. So yeah. Right, Gary, my number 2. Well, that's a joint. If I've got to pick one of them for number 2, it would be. What you're going to have, I would say.
Whatever we put on screen now, everyone's going to know what your number 1 is or my number 1.
Yeah. If I've got to pick, this is joint second. But if I've got to be forced and pick a number 3 and number 2, that'll be 3, that'll be 2 for me, because although that's stronger, I'm all about ABV, but that is just so drinkable and sour. And, what's your number 2? No, you're not. You got the sours for number 1.
Yeah.
Oh, my number 1 then is that. Because that to me was the best beer of the night. I love this one. Love it.
It was low. It was a 4.9, but it was banging.
What was this one, ABV?
And I still say it's 4.9. And if you was drinking that in the garden, you could drink it all day. But no, you couldn't drink it all day, but you'd still have 4 or 5. You've had them. Where
the only trouble is, I think you've had more than that because mine's 4.8.
I don't know. I can't see it, Carol. But that was very nice.
I think that's the best one of the night. The best one. I love that drink.
But to be fair, out of those 3, not that one. Out of those 3, I'd buy definitely again.
I was just going to say, is there any out of the 4 you wouldn't buy again? And you just answered it. It's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's just not worth the money. I know it's Vocation, or what is it, Vocation? They usually real good beers, but I wouldn't buy that again. But
I think
those,
that one is just—it's not like a beer banging 7%.
Yeah.
Oh,
if they had any of them free on the shelf, I'd buy them.
yeah, definitely.
Even that's 4.9. You know, but if you're in an afternoon in the garden, four
I think
cans of that, you know you had it.
that one is number one for me. Best all round taste, everything.
It
Doesn't taste
was.
like a beer.
That was
Juice.
the same with me as well. And no, that was the same with me as well until that one came on the scene.
Yeah, that number two, easy drinking. It's a Vault City. You know, it's
And
going to be
you know me, I don't like
unattractive,
anything
massive.
American.
But
And that's cream soda. That's American.
that one, if I had to choose, comes third purely because it's what I'm drinking now, and it's a bit more hard going.
Yeah.
You can tell it's not alcohol burn, but it's 8.4, and you know it. That it's got a bit of a punch there.
I think Neil should have that because it says sheep ram. Yeah, it's nice. It is nice, but it's a double IPA. That's why. What is that? A double IPA? Yeah, that's a double IPA, but it wasn't as nice as that.
Who's left in chat? Not many because we're getting late now. There's only 4 in. Right, we're done. Those 4 beers, banging. We ain't even got the snake bite done.
We'll have to do that in a minute.
Well, we might do it on the afters then. There's only 4 in chat. Or do you want to sit and waffle to 4? I don't know. Who's here? In chat, sound off.
Scouse is here.
Who's here still?
Matt's here.
Matt will be going in a minute though. It's around the Matt time.
It's later than that.
It is. Yeah, there you go.
Free, see you.
Cheers, Matt. We'll catch you later.
Great having you, Matt. As usual.
When did you have him?
Great being here. As usual.
Oh, 5. Someone else has jumped in.
Yeah, 3.
No, 5. 3. But forget it. Right. But yeah, right. I'll tell you what. I think we should have a little tipple for a bit, Gary. Only that and slag everybody off. I mean, and have a good word about everyone. And I don't know. I'm joking. Get my sense of humour, people. Right, there's only 5 left, 6 left. It's been a good night, and we've had some decent beers. Not loads of beer, but I don't need it at the minute because I am now officially a lightweight nowadays. But yeah, cracking. You got what you got to say?
Me?
Yeah.
Cracking beers. The red wine's quite nice, but I do like that one. It's a low ABV as well. I'm not a sours fan, but that is crap. I'm going to go out and buy some more of that tomorrow. I do like that. But Vault City, they do some good beers. And Northern Monk does as well, but the bad one to me is that one. I don't think I'd ever go and buy that again. Actually, it's a bit But great night. Thanks for having us. We were all drunk. Stay safe.
Party on, dude. Yeah, same. Cracking. If you're watching it on catch up, the only beer I wouldn't buy again, as Gary, is that one. This one I would buy again, but I'll tell you what, it is hard going. I'm drinking it now, and I think maybe you have to have this at the start of the night, because at the end, when you add all this, it's strong. It's a man's drink. Cheers to Gary jumping on and joining us tonight again. We've gone past 12. No, we ain't. So I'll raise a glass again to Zeus. Let's put us all on screen. You what, Gary? Hang on. Stop the press.
Shock. Horror.
No.
I thought you'd say that.
This is a man's drink.
I fucking knew it.
It's a good one. It's 8.4%. It's strong and missus. If you're watching it on catch up, make sure you smack the likes button. I've only had 5 or 6 tonight, and I'm done. This is the way the world's going now for me. But cracking night and good turnout for midweek. Spice and easy to know more, by the way. But there you go.
Scouts has just said that raspberry cream sour is stunning.
Gary, that raspberry cream soda is stunning. Even though it tastes like rhubarb, it is still stunning. Cheers, everyone. And we will catch you one night next week again. If you're watching it on catch up, big Kev, if you watch it when you're doing stuff and that. I don't know what nights it's going to be nowadays. There's going to be no upload this week either, because I ain't had time. But that's how it's going at the minute. I don't sit on my arse and sponge off someone else and do my YouTube channel. So we have to fit in when, if we can. And we appreciate all of you for watching us. Have a good one. Hold that glass, because I need to find the outro. It's there. And we'll catch you later. Cheers, everyone.
Sure.